Hey guys! Oops, sorry. Ooh, that is really close up. Let's try to do that. Hey, Spins here. Um, Sorry I've been gone for so long since my intro video. A lot of stuff has happened. Unfortunately, my service dog was sick for a while, and I just did not have the energy to film anything. Luckily enough, my can you see where I'm working? Yes, you can. Okay, good. Luckily enough, my want and need to diamond paint was still there, so that helped me get through some of the craziness that I'd had to endure. Update, she is doing much better. And let's see. Today's video, I thought I would just do a little get to know you while I work on my diamond painting. So feel free to let me know in the comments any of your answers to these questions as well. I did write them down. I am not very, I had to prepare, so I'm not very good at just going kind of off the cuff for some of these things. So some of these things I had to look up to find out what my answer was for some of these. The first couple of questions are just going to be kind of get to know me questions. And then there was a tag, or is a tag going around on YouTube for diamond painters and kind of get to know you tag questions. And I will try and remember to tag the original poster of those. So you can go ahead and check out their videos. And I know I've seen Diamonds and Washi, Rachel Ray Crafts, and Mrs. Coffee do these tag questions, and that's the second part of the questions. Like I said, the first set of questions are just going to be about me and like my life and why I started YouTube and all that fun stuff. So I'm gonna turn on my light pad, move my light pad because it's not even covering my spot. There we go. And now I'm going to start. Let's see here. Oh, hello. Brought you way into the business. There we go. So, question number 1. Actually, it's not a question, it's just a fact. I was born with a birth defect called spina bifida, which simply just means that I was, my spine didn't close all the way. And I'm gonna laugh if there are no plus signs here. Okay, I see a couple. So I was born with essentially an opening in my back, and from that point down is where my paralysis is. So mine is lower, I think they call it lower lumbar. So it's just my lower spine. So from the waist down, I'm pretty much paralyzed. I say pretty much just because I have small movement in one of my legs, which I don't know what that's about. But it's not enough to bear weight or anything. Sorry, I am going to try to figure out if I can do this and talk at the same time, which I am not very good at multitasking. But anyway, okay, so in all transparency, I recorded this once before, and I recorded it on my GoPro, and it did not go well. Somehow I ended up deleting my stuff instead of uploading it to my computer. So hopefully I can upload this to the computer instead of trying to upload it straight to YouTube. Hopefully that'll be a little bit easier on my phone, because it took 2 hours to upload that 9-minute intro video that I did. So I'm kind of hoping I can do this one correctly. I was going to put this into 2 parts, but I don't know if I need to. I am the oldest of 3. My father and mother had me, and then they separated, and my mom and my stepdad had my brother, and my father and his now ex had my sister. And I am very close with both of them. More so my brother than my sister, just because of our busy lives and stuff. My brother lives like 2 miles from me with my mom. And my sister lives a little bit further. Not quite exactly. I can't remember exactly where she lives. So we see each other on like holidays and stuff. And my father now lives in Florida, and I see him on the holidays sometimes. If I don't see him in person, then we chat online. I have a I'm sorry, brain. Anyway, I have a service dog. Her name is Rizzo. She is 9 years old. And I have a cat. Her name is Jinx, and she is 10 years old. I will be doing another video starring Rizzo, letting you know kind of what she does for me. And I don't think I need another one. I think that literally was it. Okay. I'm gonna have major squirrel moments. I was diagnosed with ADHD, so I go off on tangents really easily. I also just, talk about 10 million different things all in the span of 5 minutes. So have fun with that. Yeah. Let's see. I live in the Midwest. I live in the lovely state of Minnesota. We call it Minnesota. And we also say that we have 2 seasons, winter and road construction. And we're not joking. Whenever there isn't winter, it's just road construction. I don't remember the last time we had like a proper fall or spring. And our summers are super humid. It's bleh. Yesterday was nice. I have lived in my own apartment for the last 12 years now. Told you I can't talk and do at the same time. Before I go any further, I should probably tell you what I'm working on. I'm working on Starry Night for Summer with the Masters. And this is from Diamond Painting Shop. And I thought it was gonna consume me and like make me drown. But I'm actually in a good groove, except for today. I am not very organized with this. And this is, let's see, can I get it in the camera? There we go. This is my favorite. It's their sequins, and it's just a really pretty blue color. There's a lot of blues in this one. Let's see, let's get back to the questions. My favorite color is purple. Or as I like to say, purple, because I do like purple and pink. So I like to say purple. My boyfriend came up with that term. It's kind of fun. My favorite food is anything pasta. You would think I was Italian. I'm not. I am a quarter Puerto Rican, quarter Mexican, and then half a mutt. Crafts I have done and hope to pick up again. Well, if you couldn't guess, I like diamond painting. I have been diamond painting since December of 2022, so less than a year. And it has consumed me. It is amazing. It is so zen, and it is so satisfying. That popping sound is really satisfying too. But it's really satisfying getting a project done. And so I've been hooked. I, like a lot of other people, started buying stuff on Amazon before I knew anything about licensing or other companies that were out there. And then I started buying from, once I started going on YouTube and looking things up, I started watching people like Diamonds and Washi. Mrs. Coffee, I think, was actually one of my first videos that I watched. And I binged watched her videos, and I binged watched Diamonds and Washi, and now I watch Emeralds and Fairy Lights, and Anthony from Single and Placing, and all of them. Sparkling Spectrumite, Hannah, and they're all really fun creators. I've learned a lot from them. So if you ever get a chance to check them out, I would highly recommend it. And I will try my hardest to remember to put their YouTube channels in the description once I upload this. So yes, oh, my crafts that I've done. So diamond painting. I've also had my hand in polymer clay. I've done a few things. I mean, nothing too spectacular. Okay, there are none of those. But it's fun, and my boyfriend kind of encourages me to get back into things that I've put away for a while. He's so sweet. Jewelry making. Now, I went down a rabbit hole when it came to jewelry making. And when I say rabbit hole, I mean rabbit hole. And I spent tons and tons of money. The only thing that I probably have spent more money on is probably diamond painting now. And the only reason I say that is because I was given a bunch of jewelry making stuff from people that were like destashing and weren't doing the craft anymore. And so I got a bunch of things for free. So that was fun and nice to not have to spend so much money. So yeah, that I haven't done that since probably before 2020. Let's see. Oh, resin stuff. Oh my gosh, I love making like resin coasters, which nobody uses coasters anymore, so I don't know why I continue to make them. I don't even know if they've made, I don't know if people this day and age even know what coasters are. But they're really fun. I've also seen a lot of other crafts that can be done with resin molds. I am the queen of resin molds. I have a lot of them. A lot of them, again, were gifted to me from a friend of mine who used them to make soap. But she did wash them out and everything like that, so I can use them for resin now, which is really cool. Although I don't know if I'm some of the stuff that she's made, I wanted to make like cover minders, but some of the molds that she gave me are so big, I'm like, I don't know if I want to make a cover minder like that. Maybe I'll just make them into magnets, you know, the bigger ones into magnets. That'd be kind of fun. And yes, I do my resin stuff in my little apartment. I just make sure that all my windows are open. Yeah. Card making, I've only done a little bit of that. I want to get more into that. I have an idea with some paint gem kits that I have. I want to like cut those down to size and use them after I'm done to make cards for my family and friends. And just a heads up, I don't really plan on selling any of my crafts that I'm doing. I just like giving them as gifts for friends and family. I have this thing, and it might just be something I have to get over, but if any of my crafting turns into a business, I'm afraid I'm not going to want to do it. So, so there's that. I was only hoping that this was, well, actually, okay. I really wish I knew how to edit because I would edit that sentence out just that right there. Anyway, it's my brain moving faster than my mouth. Or maybe it's the opposite. I have no idea. Adult coloring. Oh my gosh, I love to color. It's so like it just brings me back to like reality. If I'm stressed out, I'll pull out my umpteen million books and choose one and choose like my markers. I am a big fan, and my artist friends are gonna be like, why? But I'm a big fan of Crayola. So I have a lot of markers and colored pencils from Crayola that I love to use. I am looking at possibly, branching out and doing like Ohuhu or something like that. I haven't quite figured it out yet what exactly I want to do, but yeah. What other stuff do I like to do? And I've done a little bit of scrapbooking. That is something that I do want to get into and really look into. Like, the one thing about me is I'm very simple. I do not like extravagant things. Like, if I were to ever get married, I do not want an extravagant wedding or an extravagant ring. I like things very, very simplified. And, so like when I started making cards, I had a friend who was like doing it for business, I think she was selling her stuff, and she was showing me all these cool new techniques, and it was really hard for me to understand what she was talking about, and it was very pretty. The outcome was gorgeous. It just wasn't me. Like, it's not something that I want to. If I make things that extravagant, like, I'm afraid that I would put too much pressure on myself if everything that I didn't turn out that way and didn't turn out to be perfect. I'm already a big critic for myself, and I just don't want that for myself, for just fun things that I'm doing in my life. So those are the crafts that I've done. I want to say that there was something else that I was going to put in there, and now I don't remember. Oh, I started dabbling with oil pastels. I watch another creator, an artist creator on Twitch, and he has done like oil pastels and stuff like that, and other media or mediums, excuse me, other mediums, and it just looks really fun. So he makes me want to learn how to draw. I'm terrified to draw, but he makes me want to learn. So besides crafting, what do I do for fun? Love to hang out with my family. They're my life. I absolutely adore them. I also have my boyfriend, who I mentioned earlier. He just moved not too far from me now, so I get to go over to his place pretty much whenever I want. However, I don't just show up. I make sure that it's okay that I come over. I'm not one of those girlfriends that's just like, surprise, I'm here. So yeah, I like to hang out with my family and my friends. My family pretty much are my friends because they're just awesome that way. And my other friends I've known since like I have one friend that I've known since high school, and she's like the longest friend I've had. Besides one other guy that I've known since I was in first grade. But we kind of went years without seeing each other. This friend since high school has literally like never left my side. She's been wonderful. Yeah. What else do I do for fun besides crafting? I like to volunteer and talk about my service dog. I go to the agency that I got her from, and I actually get to do that at the end of this month, which is great. And talk to some youth this time that are from all over the world, and get to tell them my story with why I got a service dog and how she helps me. And if you want to learn more, I will be doing a video on just those exact questions. So that was another reason why I hadn't done that video in a while, or hadn't done anything, was because my dog was sick and I didn't want to do a video of how she helps me when I really wasn't using her to help me because she was sick. So that's why that got pushed off. But that is something that I plan on doing in the next week or so. I still haven't figured out like what my upload schedule will be for videos. I gotta figure out exactly how to upload stuff. Like I said, it took me like 2 hours to upload a 9-minute video, 9.5-minute video from straight up from my phone to YouTube. So I want to like upload it to my computer first and then upload it to YouTube. So we'll see how that works. And if that works, then I can do a little bit more of a fluid schedule. Fluid schedule? Is that a more structured, I think. And I think that's the opposite of fluid. A more structured schedule. And I'm also gonna, just a heads up, I'm also not going to restrict myself from staying to that schedule. If I do, it's gonna be a tentative schedule, and I might not even mention it. On my channel, it's probably just gonna be like, hey, here's a new video. Just because if I have something that I have to get done and I have to get done and I don't do it, I get upset at myself and then I just stop doing it altogether. So I'm just gonna take everything with stride and take things as they go. Oh, fun fact, some of the things that I like to do on my own time. I like to watch Disney movies. I'm a huge Disney fan. My favorite princesses are Belle and Ariel, Little Mermaid, and Beauty and the Beast. I love that Belle is just super smart and she's super caring and she sees people for who they are, not what they look like, and she gives people a chance, and I just love that. I strive to have those qualities every day. And Ariel is just spunky. Like, I'm not a fan of the fact that she, disobeyed her father, but she also followed her heart. And I love that. She knows what she wants and she goes and gets it. And now I'm not saying go and make a deal with the devil to get what you want. But I don't know. I loved her spunk, and it also has some of the greatest music, in my opinion. So that's why I like those. I also like things like movies like Snow White, Oliver and Company. Let's see. Yeah, I just like them all. I really, really just like them all. Some of the shows that I grew up with were the after school cartoons, which were Darkwing Duck, Tailspin, DuckTales, and things like that. And so those, to this day, actually, funny story, when Disney Plus was advertising that they were coming out, I was like, I'm not going to get Disney Plus. I'm not going to get Disney Plus unless they have the after school shows that I used to watch. And while they don't have everything that was turned into like you know how like Little Mermaid had a series. Well, there's one that they don't have on there, and I don't know why. And it's probably because somebody else has the rights to them. But they had everything else. They had TaleSpin, they had DuckTales, they had Quack Pack, they had everything else that I grew up with. And so I was like, okay, fine, I will get Disney Plus. And I've had Disney Plus ever since. And yeah, I probably watch something every day from Disney Plus. Sorry if I keep sniffling. I have allergies and it's just kind of annoying. So why did I create a YouTube channel? It was something to do. You know, I've been home for a couple years now, just not doing a whole lot, except for crafting. And once I started watching YouTube, I was like, you know what? This is just kind of fun. Like I said in my intro, I don't plan on ever monetizing my channel or having my channel monetized. It's literally something that I just want to do for fun. Again, if it's monetized, I'm afraid I'm not going to have fun doing it. So that's just kind of where I'm at now. That could change in the future. But yeah. So I just wanted to have something fun. I wanted to connect with new people. And just, yeah, have a good time. So I figured since I was doing these crafts anyway, why not film them? And yeah, so that is why YouTube. I don't plan on going to Twitch anytime soon. It might go in the future, but I haven't quite figured out what that would look like. I like YouTube because I can plan what I'm gonna say and I don't have to respond to people on the spot. So yeah, that's why I'm not going to Twitch anytime soon. But I do like YouTube. YouTube's cool. And who are my YouTube inspirations? So I think I mentioned earlier, the ones that I watch the most are probably Rachel Ray Crafts, Mrs. Coffee, and Diamonds and Washi. I've learned a lot from their channels and I appreciate them. And I've also branched out and started watching Emeralds and Fairy Lights, Single and Placing, Sparkling Spectrumite. I think that's, I want to say that that's the correct name for that channel. And what else do I watch? And then I watch a couple of gamer channels. I watch Insum, and I watch Psychohypnotic. Yeah, so those are fun. So those are my personal questions, or a little bit more about get to know me personally. Now I want to kind of shift into some of those tag questions that somebody had created. And again, I will put their link to their channel in the description below. But here we go. How many diamond paintings have I completed? Shoot, I didn't put the number. Let me look at my notebook here real quick. Wow. One thing I did not prep for. Let's see here. I think I prepped this for my first video, but not now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And I have 2 whips going. How many diamond paintings do I have in my stash? The answer to that is 41. Yeah, I have way more than I can complete. So, I don't know. My family thinks I'm crazy for having that many. But, I'm currently on a no buy because, yeah, I need more space. When did you begin diamond painting? December 2022. So I am just a baby. When diamond painting, what is your go-to medium? No, media. Wow, I get medium and media confused. Media to consume. So YouTube. I love watching other people's YouTube channels. I also love watching Twitch streams. And some podcasts that I like to listen to are like true crime podcasts, and like stuff about like religious cults and religion in general, like just learning about like people that were in religions and what they discovered, like what their life was like, and what their life is like now if they're no longer in it. Basically like religious cults that are out there, and I don't know, for some reason that just fascinates me. I have been in that sect before. Like I've been in a religious setting before. I don't think I would call it a cult. But I also stepped away and it just wasn't right for me. And uh-oh. Where did it fall? I think it fell there. I think that's where it is. Yep. There we go. So I don't know. I love hearing people's like redemption stories, like how they were able to find who they are on their own and not be told who they are. And yeah, so that's just kind of like what I like to do. Let's see. What is the artist you own most diamond paintings from? Mandy Manzano. And when I say that I own the most from her, it's it's only 3. I unfortunately missed out on a lot of Mandy Manzano kits because I came in so late. A lot of them are no longer in production. A lot of them are not being sold anymore. My go-to wax or putty when diamond painting. Randa's Crafty Corner Scented Putty. This one is, there we go. Dragon fruit. And I have 3 or 4 more coming in the mail. So, yeah. I'm not a big fan of wax. I don't know, for some reason it just never really worked for me. It would always fall out of the pen, and it wasn't something that worked for me. What do you do with your finished diamond paintings? I roll them up and put them back in their box for now. And if I'm not doing that, I'm giving them as gifts and imagining where to put things in my apartment. If I ever get my hands on 2 kits that I really, really want, I know exactly where they're gonna go, and yeah, so there's that. My wish list kits. So my wish list kits are the Mandy Manzano Princess panels. I wouldn't say that those, so those are hard to find. They're, and if you do find them, they're being sold for crazy prices. And the other option is to do them as a cross-stitch conversion. I'm terrified. I haven't tried cross stitch conversion yet. I do have a small cross stitch conversion from Jada Gem Shop that I am going to try because there's an event that I'd like to do in October, and I want to know if I actually like doing cross stitch conversion. I've seen one other person start it and start their kit, and so I'm a little terrified because I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up, but I think it's gonna be great. So I appreciate the opportunity to do a small one instead of a big one right off the bat. So I appreciate that. I will be letting you guys know how that goes. I don't know if I'm gonna film that just because I have to concentrate on counting. I might film it and then put it to music if I can figure out how to do that. And so show you guys like a time lapse thing. Let's see here. What else? What kit in my stash am I most looking forward to doing? I have a bunch of mermaid kits. Various mermaid kits. There's a couple from Munimade that I really, really, really want to do. There's a few from Munimade that I still need to buy that are from the artist Femme Cadabra. And yeah, I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. I apologize if I'm not. Let's see, what's the next one? Color blocking or confetti or a mixture of both. This kit is confetti. I apologize for saying this, but confetti hell. However, there are some parts where it's like more than that, and I still single place even though I could multi-place. Just because switching from multi-placing, and I'm still learning how to multi-place, so I do like to single place a lot. Which is actually probably one of the questions down here. One kit at a time or multiple whips? Well, I was trying to do one kit at a time. However, I put away my current whip, which was Plumeria by Diamond Art Club, or through Diamond Art Club, and I can't remember who the artist is off the top of my head. But I put that one away to start working on my Summer with the Masters project, which is this one, Starry Night by Van Gogh. And this is my first event that I've participated in, and I absolutely love it. Let's see. I told you I can't talk and do at the same time. Neutral/dark paintings or colorful pieces? Colorful. I have done so many. What color am I working on? What color is this, guys? Okay, this is the dark green. This is the this is the pill shape. I call it the pill. And I think I'm actually done with it. Yep, looks like I'm done. Okay. So, yeah, colorful. I have been working on this kit, and this is heavily blue, which is great. The Plumeria kit has all black background, pretty much. And that's great, too, because, I mean, it makes the Plumeria flowers actually pop, which I really like. However, I really like, there's a kit that I bought, and it has, like, these, like, pride, I think it's called Pride Words or something. And it's very colorful, and I cannot wait to work on that. It just looks so fun. So, excuse me. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Two. I do not see any twos here. Large DPs or snack size. Somewhere in the middle. I know that snack size, you don't get a lot of detail, and I like detail. But I will never do landscapes. Those are just too big. Far too big for me. So, there's only a couple of these, so I'm going to do these real quick. Another blue, shocker, right? Tweezers or diamond painting pen? Both. I like tweezers when I'm working with squares. I haven't quite figured out how to work with squares with the with a pen yet. So I do like the checkerboard method with tweezers, and that seemed to work. However, to be completely honest, I've only done one square diamond painting so far, and it was the Flintstones through Diamond Art Club, and that was really, really fun. I will show you guys that at some point. Not exactly sure how I'm going to do that yet. But yeah, so there's that. Favorite tool for placing AB drills? Pretty sure I've only used my diamond painting pen. I've heard that the trick is to just make sure that your putty or your wax is not new and clean. So dirty it up a little bit, and then it should work fine. I've never had any issues. I've also used, if it's square ABs, then I've used my tweezers. So I've done that before. Do I have any of these? I don't think I have any of these. I don't know why I was grabbing this. I'm telling you guys, I'm a hot mess express. I don't remember who I heard that from, but it totally pertains to me. No J's. Let me grab the 7s, which I think are here. That's not 7. That is not 7. Okay. Round or square drills? I like them both. I really, really like them both. I know I can get more detail with the squares. But I don't know. I seem to not have any problems getting detail with the rounds either. So I'm actually okay with it. So I'm good with either. Oh, that's what. How do I section off my diamond painting? I use these lovely things. These are called release papers. I can speak. And this is actually from Mrs. Coffee. It's from Crafts with Crashly, and she teamed up with Mrs. Coffee to make some designs. And so these are Mrs. Coffee's designs. These are what she calls booty hearts. And I had to snag those because I just, that's one thing that everyone loves is when she draws like booty hearts on her channel over on Twitch, which over on Twitch she's known as Caffeinated Doodler. Yeah. Anyway, so that's how I section off. I have thought about doing the other, like, where you use like one of those ceramic knife things to like cut around an area. And y'all, even if it's a ceramic knife, I'm bound to like hurt myself or damage my painting. I just know it, so I just stay away from it. I am perfectly fine with my release papers. Let's see, what are we at? We are almost at an hour. Oh, that's, well, okay, we're almost at 45 minutes, I should say. So that is the end of those questions. I did take out some of the questions. Because I'm a new diamond painter, some of the questions didn't seem to really fit me. So I just kind of pick and chose what I wanted to do. So coming up on my channel, like I said earlier, get to know my service dog and what she does for me. That's coming up. I also would like to do a couple of unboxings. I would like to unbox my Jaded Gem Shop. I haven't taken a look at it. Well, I did take a look at it because, but I wanted to share my share my experience with you guys on how that all went down. And then like start on that kit, because I'm kind of excited to start on that kit. And let's see, what else do I have? I could do some unboxings, if you guys would like, of some of the other kits that I have. I have some Randa's Crafty Randa's Crafty Corner kits. I have 2 of them. I have 2 of those, and then I have 2 Muni Made, and the rest are from Diamond Art Club, and then this one from Diamond Painting Shop. So yeah. Oh, I have some Paint Gem ones. If you guys want to see me unbox those and work on those, let me know. Let me know what you want to see. I'm kind of an open book to be able to do whatever you guys want to see, and within reason, of course. So I think I'm going to end it there and see how my uploading will work, and hopefully I can get this up on YouTube not too long. So I'm gonna end it there. You guys have a wonderful day. If you guys do these HIG questions, you can either leave the answers in the description below, or just let me know how your week's gone, how your months have gone, because I think I've been gone for like 2 months. So how have you been? What are you working on? What crafts are you working on? I absolutely love getting to know what other people are doing and hopping on everybody else's bandwagon for other crafts. I've learned a lot from everyone, so I'm excited to see what everybody else works on. By the way, did I ever mention what kind of materials I was using? I did not. So I, was using Randa's Crafty Corner Dragon Fruit scented putty. And this is my favorite pen so far. This is like my second. Yeah, I got one other pen, but unfortunately it's a little too big for me. But this is like my favorite pen right now. This is from Enablers Outpost. And it's got some of my favorite colors in it. It's super sparkly. Oh my gosh, it's sparkly. It is not going to be my only purchase. However, I am broke right now. But I absolutely love Enablers Outpost. So go check them out. And I will try and link their stuff in the description below. Their website. And trying to think of what else. What else am I missing? I think I've covered everything that I can. Yeah. I'm gonna head out, but you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. It is now Friday for me. So you guys have a wonderful weekend. I will chat with you in my next video. Bye!